it's sad, yeah? Imagine, you know, the bigger picture. He lost his job. He now working. So I now call Sunita from SNS Prasad and see if they could, you know, get something for him to do. Just to, you know, half a bread is better than none. She said that he could come in. I really sad, boy. That's sad. There's a sad thing. There's a sad, and it's not a matter. It's children playing, yeah. That's 6-year-old. There's nothing you can't do anything. But children have to learn to behave. No kicking, no hitting, no spitting, no fighting. And you have to say, hey, you cannot take no pencil and chuck nobody with it. You know, you can't do that. No kicking, no spitting on anybody. You have to be stern with them. Remember that different mindset of children coming out now. You know. What we're going to do is that it's children, but the school was, so the school should have gotten more involved. In fact, let me tell you about this case now. How this boy was beaten with his bat, and the statute time expires next week, Tuesday, since April, and nothing. Up to this day, they said that they get a warrant to go and look for the bat. Go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ian Alleyne. This has to do with an incident where this young man here, this is his mother. He's autistic, and he was beaten by a bat. This happened in April. Medical was taken, everything was taken, but what we noticed from April the 25th, is April when?
The 15th.
Sorry, the 15th to now. Next week, do you know that next week, ladies and gentlemen, up to now, persons responsible for this have not been charged. They say that they're still investigating. Next week, the statute of limitation. That's it. After next week, nobody can do nothing already, and it ends next week, Tuesday.
6 months.
Yeah, 6 months. 6 months. So we want to know how come, and that's why I decided to come here. Well, he's not a minor. She has given permission for him to sit next to us. She's speaking about it. And this is a very serious thing. We saw the injury. We don't want to go to that. We don't want to go to the experience, the incident involving the other person. I don't want to talk about that. Okay. I want to talk about the case and not the investigation. That's what we're here to do. Because I heard that you went to an inspector in Shogunas, yes, and he had to call the Carney police station and quarrel them and tell them, but where is the key back?
Yes.
What is the key back? Why the person who your son had an altercation with and he was beaten with a bat, and why he was never taken into custody, why he was never charged, why are they dragging their foot? Are they dragging their foot because they know the statute of limitation by next week? That's it.
Yes.
The 6 months is over, and there's nothing. You'll have to sue the person, and you'll have to take up that matter privately. You understand? So what have you to say about that? Go ahead. We're not talking about it. We established the fact he sustained injuries. We established that fact. Yes. But we're talking about the case itself. Go ahead.
Yes. What is disturbing is that the Carney police, during the months, the April, when the incident took place, the 15th, and I took him to the police station. They had all the information. They themselves give me the medical form to take him to seek the medical attention. Right. He got x-rays, everything came back. He was on medication and whatnot. During the time, I got a lot of documentation stating that he is autistic, and he have his challenges and whatnot. And, you know, I would be calling them. I'll be calling, either they're not there, they out.
At what age was he diagnosed with autism?
At the age of 8 years old, okay, by a child psychologist.
All right, so, okay, we stop right there, so go back to the incident. Go ahead.
Yes, and they're telling me that, you know, they have to wait on this, the person, the uncle is not coming in. They have to wait on the lawyer and all kind of different stories. Don't
call names of the suspect, neither. Yeah, go
yes, ahead. And when I was looking at it, time is going, and after next week, Tuesday, that will be it. This child was not just physically assaulted, he was choked after that bat on his back, broke on his back after about approximately 10 lashes. He got sitting down in the toilet using the washroom, right? And if he didn't turn, he said if he didn't turn his head and brakes with his back, he was going to get the bat all on his head and face.
Yeah, but I understand.
Right?
I understand the incident, but we just want to focus on the investigation.
Yes. So nothing has been done until when I went to the Chaguanas Police Friday gone, and I indicated my concerns at the
spoke
time.
to the Chaguanas Police Station.
Mr. Dipchon.
Or ASP Dipchon, he's a
Yes.
super great guy. Super great guy.
Yes, and he did call and ask like why, because Republic Day we went there, the police asked us to accompany them to go. They wanted entry into the house, right? To carry him there. They wanted to actually to see what went
This
on there.
happened in April, Gil.
Yes.
April the 15th.
Yes.
April, May, June, July, August, September, October. And you telling me you're still looking for but what bat? And looking for a warrant to go and look for a bat. You can't find no bat.
No.
An object was used.
Yes.
Whether it be a bat, whether it be a baseball, an object was used on a young person who has been diagnosed with autism. Full stop. And matters whoever sustained injuries, let them go to the courts. But our duty is to protect those who are,
Yes. And
differently.
when I went to the police station yesterday, because I kept calling since Monday, and they told me that the investigating officer will be there after 4 yesterday. I went there 7 o'clock last night to make sure that they were there, and the investigating officer didn't have anything to say to me. She said that the next officer will explain to me everything.
So they're pushing for next week?
What I was told, Mr. Allen, is that this may be a dead case.
But how that could be a dead case?
Because of the time, and the police have a lot of stuff to do.
But since April the 15th?
Yes, and
where this incident occurred?
Frederick Settlement.
Frederick Settlement. How old is he? 21? How old is he?
He was 20 at the time.
20, and now he's 21.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I am very concerned because we are not wealthy rich, and the family member who did this to him have a lot of money. So, it's like,
no, we don't want to jump. We don't want to jump to conclusions. I'm just here to say that what is the key back?
Yeah. Well, what they told me last night is that they went to the uncle went to all of a sudden a medical show up with him, right? So when they went to the Chaguanas health facility, they were looking in the books on the dates, the 15, 16, and 17, since he claimed he went to seek medical attention.
But there's no history of it.
There's no registration or history of his name in that book.
All right, so but that's another issue. But what we'd like to find out is why Kearney police dragging their foot, and they know the statute of limitation is next week. It's up by next week, on Tuesday, and there's nothing that this mother could do, and there's nothing that she could do to act on behalf of her son. She'll have to maybe take up this matter privately. So it's like, we want to, as she said, she believed that, as they say, something in the mortar beside the pestle. Is there a conspiracy by others to keep this down low until the statute time, Yes. So that is what we are here to find out and to let you all know. But Tuesday coming, down to last week, she went by this police station. Friday, ASP Dipchan called. What was ASP Dipchan's exact words?
His exact words was, why didn't you all get a warrant to go in there? Because the person would have told him they went Republic Day. And he said, we don't beg people to come in the place. We go get a warrant and we do what we have to do. And today I went back again this morning to talk to him, because he told me that I could place, and he made arrangements that 12 o'clock that I were to go to talk to the new inspector the sergeant who came to Kearney Station.
Yeah, I know the sergeant.
Mr. Francis, and I spoke to him.
Yeah, and what is Francis saying?
Well, he showed me, he had the file in front of him, and he told me that he's now aware of this, because
by the time, I only hope that they don't let Tuesday pass, because it's the commissioner of police. You need all you need to pick up this matter, This matter happened since the 15th of April.
Rhyme Watch does not end at 7 p.m. It continues on all our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and on our website. Download the I.A.N. Alleyne app today.
And apparently, I don't know, they could be running for these 6 months. And just run here, run there, and by the time Tuesday, that is it, you know. Party done, don't know what they can do, you know. They are not redress again, you know.
And that is so unfair because this
But you
child
suspect that you suspect that is what going on here?
I suspected that something is happening there, because why would they drag this along and now last minute they're now getting up to go and look to see if they get a warrant, and then they say they cannot get the warrant because of the fact that he have a medical, so they have to get him medical, and it's going to take go around 360 degrees. That's the officer words.
Everybody is looking to pass Tuesday, and that is it. So ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to bring this matter to your attention, where a young man who's been diagnosed with autism was beaten with an object. He sought medical treatment. This happened since April the 15th, 2024. Next week Tuesday will make 6 months statute of limitation. That's it. Nothing can happen after Tuesday. So we don't know why when we're talking about protecting children and protecting the differently, those who are differently able among us. What's happening with that? I spoke with her, and really hope that we look at that Thursday to Friday to Monday to over the weekend. We really want to see, and we hope the Commissioner of Police gets involved in this matter, because, as they say, something in the motor beside the pestle. Thank you. We're going on with that.